Pastor Chris in the spiritual world is Issa Coffee.
The same life that flows through the stem goes into the branches. And the branches are called by the same name that the stem is called by. And where do you have the beauty of the plant? In the branches.
My name once again, I am Prophet Jeremiah Motofufui. If you don't know me, begin to now, begin to. You have to begin to ask of me, who is this man? Listen, let me tell you your life story to the people. You have been insulting Nigerian celebrities. You have been talking in the name of prophecies. You have been telling Nigerian celebrities that Nigerian celebrities, this one will die, this one will die, this one will die, this one will die, this one will die. You have been saying rubbish about Nigerian celebrities. Enough is enough. Ghana SEER, this time you jam rock. You have tossed the lion's tail.
Welcome back. Although he needs no introduction, he is known all over Nigeria and outside of Nigeria. Pastor Chris OYAKHILOME. And of course, another man who is also known all over Nigeria and worldwide is also prophet. He calls himself senior prophet Jeremiah Omotofufue. And of course, he is not a stranger to this platform. He's known as the nation seer or Ghana SEER. He's actually a Ghanaian, and he has been foretelling or soothsaying about popular people, persons in Nigeria, such as celebrities and pastors. Now, it is Pastor Chris OYAKHILOME. He said, I looked into the dark side of Pastor Chris OYAKHILOME, and you heard what he said, where he said he saw Pastor Chris OYAKHILOME. He has more to say. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to listen to him speak. We're also going to hear from Prophet Jeremiah Motofufue, and also Chris OYAKHILOME is going to drop his own bombshell. Please like and share, tap on the subscribe button. Let's get right into it.
Pastor Chris in the spiritual world is Issa Coffee. Bad news will reign. And aside that too, Pastor Chris church members, many are dead in the spiritual world. That is small pastors, then they follow him. What they do, different countries, they work for him. And his church members serve. The baddest thing and the bad news and the disgrace that Pastor Chris will face, it will pass TB Joshua and home. All is in the spiritual world. Now so it did. Good, now so it did. All this spiritual world, they have nothing to talk about. Every miracle you do, where you don't hit, where you don't arrange, it will come out. Now so it did. Walls, house, ears. Now so it did. Good.
Information to Abro. Today, I am here to stand for the people that you have been threatening in Nigeria. What happened to your mother? Your mother is blind.
I'm letting you know that my mother is, you definitely have eye problem. Any man in Nigeria that you call yourself that Christ has appointed you or Jesus Christ has appointed you, I'm telling you that you are fake. You are too small for me. In the spiritual world, I am bigger than you.
Now, Papa J has come. You have tossed the lion's tail. I have to stop all your 419 gambling prophecies and prediction. But I'm also telling you, if you are God, it's really God. Elijah says, prove it like as I prove my own. This is information to Abro in Ghana. Many a times when I look at your videos, I begin to laugh. You are really entertainer. Don't run away. This time around, you have been trying and you have been insulting the celebrities right now in Nigeria and also threatening them, showing panicking into their hearts. But today, I want to let you know all your messages that you have been sending. You are too small to my God.
Jeremiah, you are too small for me. In the spiritual world, I am bigger than you. Because of your scam, Pastor, they do Yahoo. They scam people in the name of Jesus Christ.
Let me tell you, Prophet Jeremiah watched me well from beginning, the time that I started, to this day. Let me tell you, Jesus Christ, the great provider. He provided for me. You said, I am a Yahoo. Yahoo man is giving money to people. I'm not a Yahoo, let me tell you. If I am Yahoo, you will know. Yahoo man asks money from people like you.
Me, I collect $100,000 for spiritual work. That your man of God, he dey claim say, I ask some money. I don't ask some money. Now me here for take my money, go do things for a papa and mama say I give him a be. He will die like a fowl. When you and I know that the name Jesus Christ, upon the fasting, upon the praying, upon everything, nothing they show. How many people have you prophesied that it has happened in their life before? Or how many people, Jeremiah, how many people have you held in this world with your Jesus ministry?
Just watch this video. Take a watch. The name Jesus Christ. So pray for this.
In my wife, oh.
Hey, hey. In my wife, oh.
Yeah.
My father says Christ. In my daughter. Hey,
Daughter.
Baba Jesus. Hey, in my wife, oh.
In my wife, oh.
You're of Galilee. Hey, in my wife, oh.
Jehovah Galilee, in
Baba
my
Jesus.
wife.
Hey, in my wife, oh.
In my wife, oh.
Full of blessed daddy, oh. In my daughter.
In my daughter.
Baba Jesus. Hey, in my wife. Let me tell you what happened to your mother. What happened to your mother? Your mother is blind. Your mother is blind. I know you from Genesis to Revelation.
Your church. Nigerians, their eyes are closed. Many of the Nigerians, their eyes are closed. That is why you can use God's name and use Jesus' name to fraud them anyhow. But I'm putting it straight to you. I'm letting you know that me, my mother is 90 going to 100 years. And old age in life, the gods tell her that if God or the gods want you to grow old, you definitely have eye problem. If my mama eye, now spiritual problem, I don't solve give them. But I know it's spiritual problem. It's a normal thing. It's an old age thing.
If you are really power, why don't you now heal that your mother's blindness? Now your mother is going to hold it. Let me tell you, your mother is not up to even 90 years. Right now she's blind. Okay, I want to also let you know, your mother is 103.5 years. She can see, she can talk, she can hear. She's strong. She do come to church, but your own, you don't go to anywhere. Are you hearing me? So, you need deliverance. I'm going to deliver you. I'm going to deliver your mother also. Okay? Bring your mother. I'm going to deliver her. Pray for her. She's going to get her sight.
I will make life miserable for you and your family because I know your wife is an obonji from the spiritual world. I will make your wife give you problem on this earth because you have nothing. Who are you to challenge the goddess, the river goddess? When were you born, Jeremiah? Because of small money, you won't see, you won't collect. Lazy man. You are using Jesus Christ's name to feed from the people.
You said, I cannot go into the waters. Let me tell you, I have taken a watch of this video.
Battle line has been drawn. This time, no retreat, no surrender. Mortal spirits, get ready for Jesus.
Look at our brothers and sisters are not crying. So right now, you can see how the people are suffering. They are all trapped right now in their community. We are here to also give them some certain things, cash in order to now, so that they have nothing to do again. So they need really support. So we are here, Jeremiah OMOTO Fulfilling Foundation. We are here to now present 2 million naira.
In my wife, oh.
In my wife, oh.
Yeah.
Your eyes have seen it. All right. You said go to Ghana. Let us see your home. That which lives have you impacted? Let us see.
And you can't do anything from them. I said the whole Nigerian men of God, put the DBS aside, put the spiritualists aside. Any man in Nigeria that you call yourself that Christ has appointed you, or Jesus Christ has appointed you, I'm telling you that you are fake. I'm telling all the men in Nigeria should come with their Jesus. I also come with my karma. Let's banter. I want one of the biggest hospitals in Port Harcourt that people are lying down lifeless that they are about to die. People who are on life support. Jeremiah, you will take one person, and me the seer, I will take 5 people. Let's see who can save life in this.
You have seen the videos now. When you see these ones, you now begin to now compare them. Number one, who know how to dress? Not to laugh, I look at your dress, your clothes, how you now dress. Number one, what is called Teletubbies. You dress like Teletubbies, Mickey Mouse. I'm telling you, you are for students.
That Satan gets angry. It doesn't, listen, he is not a factor. Maybe you don't understand how Jesus defeated him. Listen, if Jesus had not paralyzed Satan, if he hadn't completely and absolutely defeated Satan, he would have never been able to come out of the grave. The resurrection is final proof that Jesus neutralized Satan. He would have never come out of hell. The Bible says Jesus went into hell and came out of hell. Don't you understand that? And then he gave us the victory with which he overcame Satan. He delivered it to us. He said, take it. My victory is your victory. He said, in my name you shall cast out devils. Cast out. Cast out. That's what he said. He didn't say, in my name you shall negotiate with devils. He said, you shall cast out, kick out devils. That's what he said.
Welcome back. That was Prophet Jeremiah OMOTO Fofoye and Pastor Chris OYAKHILOME, and of course the Ghana seer, who challenged Prophet Jeremiah OMOTO Fofoye. In fact, he said that Prophet Jeremiah OMOTO Fofoye has heart problems and that he is seeing him in the coffin. He even said that the wife of Jeremiah OMOTO Fofoye is from the river, that there is a spirit inside of her, residing inside of her, and she dare not go to the river, go close to the waters. Could it be the dressing of the wife of prophet? And of course, she keeps herself fair in complexion, like maintains that skin tone, and her dress, she tries to appear, she might look mature, but she's not like very, very old, the wife of Jeremiah. And I think Jeremiah's wife, I don't know if I'm accurate, she is presently like 37 years of age. Like 37 years of age now. So that tells you that there are times that she wants to, it's like certain kind of dressing that she liked, or maybe, let's say those that are suggesting or advising her to dress in a certain way so that she will look young. It could be, the thing about body structure, it could be that Jeremiah likes certain kind of women, so she's trying to appear that way, and definitely it is her business to please her husband. That's that. Now, the thing about the Ghana seer is that he will tell you that you are in a coffin. All of the utterances of this man, whatever it is that comes out of his mouth, coffin must come with it. And I wonder, like I said in my previous analysis and commentary, I wondered how come everyone is inside coffin? How come everyone is inside coffin? Like, seriously? Well, according to him, his explanation is that as long as you refuse to pay allegiance, offer libation, worship the gods or ancestral spirits that your family brought in, or the village that you are from, or town, or country, or as long as you refuse to observe and do for these spirits, they will sell you in the spiritual market, and they will sell you to RIP, sell you into poverty, and it will manifest in the physical realm. These are his utterances. He said these spirits or demons are not the type that forgives, that they don't forgive, and that Jesus Christ cannot do anything for anybody in Africa, that Africa is for the gods. Africa is for the gods. He didn't say that Europe is for the gods. He said Africa is for the gods. He keeps hammering on that. He wants people to go back to the old traditional mode or way of worship. And this brings me to history. I looked at it. I said, if Africans in those years, if they kept to their mode of worship, how come Europeans, Arabs came into Africa and they were able to capture and sell? Now, you might have answers like, in a society, you have different kinds of people and type of people. So the question is, how is it that those type of bad people were able to sell themselves? How come the power of those bad people rose higher than those that were custodian of those deity, paying homage to those deity, doing all sort of goody to these deities, to this ancestral spirit, to these gods of Africa? And these gods of Africa closed their eyes, turned blind eyes when the Europeans came with their boats, their ships, down to Africa and took them. They came in and enslaved them. They bought them. They even saying bought is even, they didn't buy, they just stole them and took them out of the shores of Africa, down to the Caribbean, down to America. They were sold, and none of their gods could stand to fight for them. None of their gods could do anything. So question is it that the gods of the Europeans is superior to the gods in Africa? Why then should anyone pay respect or offer libation to a deity, spirit that could not save? We are talking about millions, if not to billions, of Africans that were enslaved. They came to villages, they stole all the way from Ghana. The gods of Ghana could not save them. In Nigeria, the Yoruba gods could not save. Igbo gods could not save. Efik, Ibibio, they went around the whole of Africa. They went to India and colonized them. The Hindu Buddha could not help them. It didn't save them. The only country that could not be enslaved is Ethiopia, according to history. We're told that they had domesticated wild animals. And those wild animals tore them into pieces, tore those slave masters into pieces. And it is written in history that Ethiopia, or Ethiopians, maybe not the present one, but Ethiopians, they connected to Judaism, and not just Judaism, they connected to Christianity early years back. So as it is right now, the Ghana seer needs to explain that part of it, because it's always hammering on how these deities are the superior and how they need to be respected and worshipped and all of that. And how come everyone is in the coffin? Is it that your deity's job is to put people in the coffin because they are not being observed, not being recognized? Is that what it is? Anyway, Pastor Chris OYAKHILOME simply laughed this off, and of course, Jeremiah Obotufufuye responded, and his response is more direct and explicit. He is not mincing words. He needs the Ghana seer to know that this is not a joke. He needs the Ghana seer to know that he has no heart problems, and that in the realms of the spirit, he's ready to deal with the Ghana seer. The Ghana seer is also threatening, as you can hear. He's saying all sort of, both of them did their back and forth. challenging each other. Ganassia is saying he has the ability to heal, and that Prophet Jeremiah and other Jesus pastors are fraudsters, they are scammers. Of course, we do have scammers as pastors, charlatans. The same we have people who are custodians of this deity, Babalawo, Dibia, Barabu, who are also scammers too. So the question that begs for an answer is this: if you are to choose, will you choose the one, the being that helped or supported, or let us say the one that neglected? Because till today, many of these custodians of deities cannot answer questions. They cannot answer questions on why these gods did not help Africans during the slave trade. They could not help Africans. They didn't protect Africans. They didn't give Africans wisdom not to trade themselves, if that's what you want to say. They didn't protect them. They didn't run those Caucasian slave criminals. They didn't run them mad. They didn't get them blind. They didn't disable them. They didn't fire arrows into them. They allowed them to come in, enslave, and take them to work. They enslaved them. They worked them without pay. And now, someone is saying they should pay allegiance and libation and all of that to the same. It is kind of like unwise. It doesn't make sense. And when this seer talks about how these spirits operate, it makes you know that these spirits, they are useless. They are worthless. They don't have empathy. They are simply tax masters. They want to collect from where they did not sow. Because if they had protected Africans 100%, and Africans were able to wage war and win in all angles, and none of them were enslaved. Or let us say maybe 2% were enslaved, not all of them. But you know how it all happened. Many Africans were enslaved. In fact, they took the best, strongest of Africans to help them till land and build. So question is, what God or what deity is it that the Europeans that did this worship, that gave them ability, knowledge to do what they did? A huge big question. What are your thoughts? Ganassia, do you have answers to this?